What is up, guys? Delboy here. So Mairis Briedis versus Krzysztof Glowacki ends in bizarre circumstances. Briedis won the fight by a third round knockout, but yeah, the fight was crazy. It really was. In the first round, both guys were trying to feel each other out. Glowacki was, he was trying to apply a bit of pressure, trying to land that straight left out of that southpaw stance. He was also trying to time Briedis with his left uppercut as Briedis was coming in. Briedis was boxing, he was looking for his openings, and in round one it was competitive and it looked like we was going to get a good fight. Round two, more of the same, both guys having success. A couple of good straight lefts land by Glowacki. Briedis also lands a couple of good shots, and there's a moment where both fighters are like kind of in a clinch, and Glowacki comes over with a shot to the top of, behind Briedis' head. It was definitely a rabbit punch, but Briedis decided to take matters into his own hands. He retaliated with an elbow that John Jones would have been proud of, hits Glowacki in the jaw. Glowacki drops to the floor, rolling around, making a meal of it, but he decides to get up, and the referee deducts 1 point from Briedis. Briedis was very lucky because if Glowacki stayed on the floor, the referee really wouldn't have had any other option other than to disqualify Briedis. So he's very lucky Glowacki played ball and he got up. But soon after, Glowacki gets up, they resume the action, and soon after the reaction is resumed, Briedis catches Glowacki with a lovely right uppercut. It badly hurts Glowacki. Glowacki drops to the floor, badly hurt like I said, but Glowacki beats the count, he gets up, and he attempts to try to see out the round, and he technically did. The bell rang, but the referee didn't hear it, so the guys carried on fighting for a good 10-15 seconds, and in that time Glowacki got dropped by a straight right hand by Briedis, and the second knockdown was even heavier than the first. Once Glowacki gets to his feet, the referee finally decides to call the round, and obviously both guys go to their corners. Glowacki in his corner is clearly visibly hurt. He's all over the place, and he's in no real condition to compete in round three, but he does go out for the third round, and to his credit, he starts to swing away looking for that big left hand out of that southpaw stance, but Briedis is cool, calm and collected. He lands some good counters. He catches Glowacki again with that right uppercut, badly hurts Glowacki, and he finishes him with a chopping overhand right that drops Glowacki face first. Glowacki gets up, but he's in no condition to continue, so the referee waved it off. So listen, man, the fight was crazy. Loads of controversy. The elbow that he could have got disqualified from, Briedis that is, and also the second knockdown once the bell had rang. Team Glowacki have a lot to be aggrieved about, and rightly so, to be quite honest, rightly so. The guy really didn't get a fair opportunity to showcase what he's about, and that really is a shame. That really is a shame. On paper, this was a tremendous fight, and we saw flashes of that in this fight. This fight could have been brilliant, but the referee ruined it, and it was just a mess. Let's be honest about it. What do you say about this win for Briedis? Yes, he showcased his talents. He's got lovely timing, great right uppercut, good power, but the way he won this fight is just hard to swallow, if I'm being honest. And I've heard a couple of things that have came out after this fight. Now, I'm not sure whether this is true, so disclaimer, but I've seen on social media that apparently Briedis said after the fight he knew the bell rang, but he continued to fight anyway to try and get the knockout. Among a lot of people, that's not going to go down very well at all. So Briedis right now, his reputation has taken a bit of a hit despite him getting the win. Like I said, I rate the guy very highly, but it's hard to swallow that victory, man. It's hard to give him credit almost, and it left a bad taste in my mouth, and I think a lot of people will be favouring or rooting for Junior Dorticos in the final based on that fight. But yeah, the final of the World Boxing Super Series is Mairis Briedis versus Junior Dorticos. Looking forward, that is a really good fight. Somebody's getting knocked out in that one, and I can't wait for it, if I'm being honest. Controversy aside, from this semi-final. I'm really looking forward to that potential fight. Who do I make a favourite? I would favour Briedis, but Dorticos, with that power, with that work rate, with that aggression, he definitely has a chance. But yeah, share your thoughts below. Peace.